All right, y'all. Welcome back to Unlimited Sports, man. Like you said earlier, we're getting into hoops, bro. Basketball season's around the corner. The Lakers literally just played a preseason game last night. LeBron James came out, had 10 points. AD had 12, man. And it got me to thinking, yo. If LeBron James comes out this season with the Los Angeles Lakers and wins a 5th ring, is he the greatest of all time?
Winning a ring when you're basically 40 is crazy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I don't know if I could, because especially if he was like a main contributor, even if he wasn't the best player,
He'd probably have to be a main
I think he'd be the second best player. If he's the second best player and they win a ring against the loaded West, actually, honestly, like a top-heavy league this year, MJ fans would have a hard time. I don't care about the finals record.
What do you think, though? Like, in your personal opinion, LeBron with 4 rings or 5 rings at the end of the year?
If he wins final MVP, I think he'd be the GOAT, officially. I think it'd be hard to argue. If he wins a finals MVP when he's, 39, like, it'd be hard to defend him not being the GOAT.
I agree. Yeah. LeBron winning the 5th ring, I mean,
He would have to have crazy numbers. He'd probably be averaging about 30.
Nah, he would probably set the average around like 25.
he would have to be a contributor. If he's if he wasn't
No,
doing,
I'm saying if he won finals MVP. I think he'd be
30.
I think it'd be about 26, 27 and like
You gotta keep in mind,
8 and 8.
LeBron's the face of the Lakers, bro. He would just have to average, and he's the most popular player in the league. He would just have to average like around 20 to 30. Like anywhere from that range, he would
I
probably
think it had to be about
80 could go off for like 40.
I don't think if he's averaging
no,
23 a game.
No, if 80 averages 40 in the finals, they're
Nah, if Ron only averages 23, but 80's out here averaging like 28, I think they give it to 80.
I guess it depends.
Because 80 would also have hella boards.
Okay,
28, 10, and
probably.
like 4.
But if
4
Ron
points.
is out here, he's like 28, 9 and 8 on pretty good efficiency.
So
He'd be the GOAT.
both y'all say yes.
I'd say it'd be hard to say not to.
Yeah, it'd be hard
Like,
to say.
like if you're saying not to, then like maybe you're just being delusional.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
He'd be pushing.
I truly
basically.
don't think there's anything LeBron James can do to be the GOAT, bro.
Even if he wins finals
If he,
MVP.
say he wins
If
MVP
he, even
and
if,
finals
okay,
MVP.
if he wins this year, I think it actually starts to turn into a conversation.
What
Like right
happens
now, I deadass honestly, when people ask me about the LeBron and Jordan debate, I truly just don't think it's a debate, bro. I really just think Jordan's like really. Listen, the finals losses to the side. Jordan's better on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. He averaged 30 for I believe like 11 seasons in his career. He's averaged 30 over his career. He averaged 28.2 points per game in his rookie season, dog. Like that's unheard of. First of all, second of all, he's like I said, best offensive player. Averaged 30 points. He's won a defensive player of the year. LeBron hasn't. He's been to more all defensive team than LeBron has. Like. To me, that shows the epitome. Like when you're that good offensively and that good defensively as well, and he has the finals to support. 6 finals, no losses, never been to a game 7, 6 finals MVPs, bro. Like that's the epitome of greatness to me, right? And LeBron's already shown, and Michael came to the league with that clutch gene. LeBron had to get that clutch gene. I think he has it now. Don't get it twisted. But like when he first came to the league, bro, I cannot. And I know people bring this up and spanking into depth. But 2011, I can't forget what I saw.
It was bad.
I can't forget what I saw, bro. He got beat in 5 to the San Antonio Spurs in 2014. I can't forget that either.
Spurs were a great team.
They were good, but they were the Heat.
A great team.
They were good, but the Heat were projected to win the series, and people thought they were going to do it easily, right? So, and then I'm not taking anything away from LeBron. LeBron's my number 2, bro. Like LeBron's the second, and to me, and to put him over Kareem.
Who?
LeBron. And to even that, I feel like LeBron versus Kareem as of right now is a closer debate than Jordan and LeBron.
Okay, you lost me right there.
You lost me.
19
I agree with you
All-Star.
until you said that.
He was the leading scorer. I'm not saying he's worse than Kareem. I'm saying it's a closer debate because you got to keep in mind.
The only thing he had on was points, honestly.
Kareem made a
doesn't have that
move.
anymore.
Kareem he was like the first unstoppable move. Nobody could guard the skyhook, bro.
What did he do? Nobody.
And he was the leading scorer. Look how many points he put up with the skyhook. He didn't shoot threes. Keep in mind. LeBron had to shoot a shit ton of threes, bro. I'm just saying, do I think he's great? LeBron's better than Kareem? Yeah, but
was there someone stopping Kareem from shooting threes?
Yeah, that was a different era as well.
That's what I'm saying.
People
can't take
weren't
that away
shooting
from
threes like that. I'm not taking anything away from him. I'm just saying he was that great of a scorer by just shooting twos.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just saying Kareem versus LeBron to me is a closer
LeBron
debate
just does more
than
on the
Jordan and
basketball
LeBron.
court. just so much more to me.
That's why I think he's better than Kareem.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
just
think
saying.
I think he's clearly over. I think he's a clear number 2 right now.
To me, all I'm saying is, to me, that debate is more of a debate you can make than Jordan versus LeBron. Because to me, it's just not close, bro. Because Jordan, like I said, Jordan had the killer mentality, better offensively, better defensively. The championships lined up, the accolades lined up, defensive player of the years, the MVPs, the way he made basketball global. Jordan was the one who truly made basketball a global sport and put it on the map, right? Like, people, like, when you have dudes like Larry Bird saying that after they won, keep in mind, after you drop 63 points on no 3-point attempts, when the opposing current consensus top 2 player in the league comes out and saying that's like the greatest basketball player I've ever seen, after you beat them, who does that, bro? That like LeBron coming out saying to Paolo Banchero after he like went crazy. That's like something like that. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. That's like a similar. I'm just saying like for like the mindset, you know.
Yeah.
So like I'm just saying like that level of greatness to me is LeBron can't reach it, bro, because he's already failed, and it's not his fault. Don't get twisted, but it is his fault. But he already has those blemishes on his record, and it's already like, okay, case closed.
I don't know. I think if he wins a Finals MVP when he's basically 40, like that, I don't think that would ever be done again. Ever. I don't think anyone is capable.
Might not be.
I don't think anyone is capable of playing that long and then still being that good.
I think I think a 5th ring would make it a conversation. Like, somebody would actually be able.
It's not even the 5th ring to me. It's just the fact that he did it so late into his career when historically no one has ever even been able to achieve like
even close
a percentage of that success that late in their career.
It's also, you gotta keep in mind though, it's also to the point where we have better nutritionists. It's also the evolution of the game. LeBron has played more than 80 games twice in his career.
I mean, how many other players from that era couldn't sustain?
Like,
So many.
I'm saying, like, no one, even now.
And LeBron is a physical player also.
Okay, do you think Steph Curry's gonna play? Steph Curry's already 35.
He's not gonna play.
Is Steph Curry gonna play until he's 39? Steph Curry's still good, putting up great numbers.
I think he will.
Yeah, he will, but I don't think he'd be like.
But is he a physical player? LeBron is a physical player. Like, his entire game is built on his physicality.
That's debate. Like, over these last few years, he hasn't been nearly as physical.
No, I'm saying that's his game though. So I'm saying, like, the fact that he's been able to sustain that gameplay for so long, and then he wins I'm only saying if he wins the finals.
Over these seasons, he doesn't play as many. Granted, longevity's obviously played a lot more games total than Michael Jordan. He's been in the league for like 21 years. But I'm saying, like, every season, I think Michael Jordan, out of his how many years he played? He played from 84 to 2003, but he counted. I don't want to look it up.
It's like 3-4.
But he played like more than 80 games, I believe, 12 times in his career, bro. If I'm not mistaken. I'm looking up just to make sure I'm not tweaking.
Yeah.
80 games.
Well, no, looks.
I'm talking
all
more than 80 games.
All of the games.
That's games played.
Oh,
games started.
Okay, so
He only played more than 80 games twice.
Yeah, but almost every season he's playing about 70 plus.
These last few years.
Everyone's gonna like nowadays. They're gonna sit you for a few games.
See, when you're this,
bullshit.
I'm just saying for this generation is different. Like, that's how close it is.
If
okay, it's
Bron
not
played
close,
in the
but
80s, he would also be playing every game, every season.
Look at this: 82 every game. One game missed. Every game. And that's through his first 6 years, bro. He damn near played every game. He only missed this year. He got injured, right? But every game when he was healthy, Michael played, bro. I'm just saying, there's reasons, and the game was more physical back then. That's why there was more injuries taking place as well. That's why you can't be as that's why the longevity wasn't as high back then. Now that once this year more players start coming up, you're going to see more players are probably going to be playing longer.
I mean, Bron started in the 2000s. People say that was a very physical era too.
It was. It's not as bad as the 90s and 80s though.
It's not.
2000. No, don't get to it. The early 2000s definitely was, bro. But come on, bro. Like, come on, man. I really just don't. I like I said, I give LeBron his props, second greatest player of all time to me. But if he wins, granted, I think it makes him closer to the GOAT. I think you can, like I said, I think you can make a more well-rounded debate, and that would be a major part. Like, yo, he's almost 40, he's still doing this. I'm like, okay, whoop-de-doo. Like LeBron, like
I don't know.
Jordan was
winning
at like 38.
Winning Finals MVP and winning a ring. Like, I just don't think that could ever be repeated.
Okay, how old was Jordan in 97, 98, bro? He was, 36? He won a Finals MVP?
Yeah. That wasn't his
37?
21st year in the league, though.
But after all these games played, after all the punishment had to take by the Pistons, the Knicks and just the physicality of basketball back then in general. His father died, coming back, still won 3 chips, bro. Come on, man.
LeBron never knew his father.
What, bro?
Just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. He never knew his father. Just
Hey,
saying.
man, he didn't have to deal with the hardship of it, his dad getting killed and people blaming him for it.
Now that was crazy, bro. That was actually disrespectful. Basketball fans should be ashamed of themselves, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Me
I mean,
personally.
I'm not even saying he would be the GOAT, but I'm saying, like, I don't know. In my eyes, because I grew up watching LeBron, he would just be my GOAT. He just would. Like, I couldn't, like, if he won another ring and a Finals MVP in his 21st year, like,
So if he won, you would pray. You think he's the GOAT if he wins?
just in my eyes, yeah. Just because I grew up watching him and he did something that I don't think will ever be repeated.
You Christian?
It'll be. I'll be like they're both number ones, or either none of them number ones. I'm not gonna give anyone number one.
I just think we would see them
I'm
as
not
the
gonna
two
put
greatest
either.
players ever. But I think there would be some real, like, debate.
Still not MJ.
But I think right now it's MJ. Like, it's really hard to argue it just because of his finals losses.
So when if he wins finals? I mean, not finals. But when if he wins regular season MVP?
That's not good.
Regular season MVP would actually be very.
If he
crazy.
wins an MVP, that's a higher debate.
I
than
think
winning
that
the
might be
finals.
higher.
He's not winning
yeah.
MVP.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
He ain't winning.
I
He
didn't
came
say
out
he
here
was.
and went
I'm
great.
just
Nah,
saying
that's
if he
impossible.
did.
It's actually impossible.
If he does that,
How's it
that's
impossible?
It's impossible.
How?
I don't think he can play that good for that long.
even if
enough
he
to
does,
win.
I don't think he would still have less MVPs than Jordan, bro. So
I mean, realistically, Bron he should have more than 4.
maybe.
I'm sorry,
20
I don't care. Listen,
2018, he
What
maybe.
was it?
I am a huge D Rose fan. I'm a huge D Rose fan, but Bron should have won MVP. I'm sorry, he should have. I'm a huge D Rose. I love D Rose. He was my favorite player growing up, but Bron deserved it.
There's also a lot of politics behind who wins
There
MVP
is.
as well.
There
it's,
is.
It's a combination of newness, a popularity contest, and stats.
Yeah. So like, I don't know. Like,
That's probably why Embiid won. It was newness because they were
Yeah.
like, all right, we're sick of Jokic winning. Jokic, in my opinion, should have won MVP.
yeah.
Again.
I think Embiid should have wanted Jokic's first, or no. Yeah, I think Jokic's first year.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that's gonna wrap up the LeBron debate, bro. We got one more topic. We're gonna wrap up Unlimited Sports, man.